So many people have problems managing their own personal finances, and it's because they've never had any instruction or training on how to do it. We kind of get thrown into it, and some do it well and some don't do it so well. This gives an opportunity for kids to come in here and at least get a taste for learning what making living choices is all about, and living within your means, trying to save money, and a whole spectrum of decisions that families have to make in managing their finances.
Oh, look at the financial mess that we have now with the housing market the way it is, and credit cards at their all-time highs. Kids have to understand when you get out in the world, you have to have a budget. You have to know how much income you have to know how much you're spending. So this is terribly, terribly important for the youth of America.
I think real life is a shocker. And I think that it's very important for people to understand that there are dollars associated with choices, and we have limitations. We can't just always have what we want. And I think sometimes when kids get out there in the real world, that's kind of the sticker shocker for them.
There's just a number of, unfortunately, negative components to personal finance that are out there today that need to be turned around if, in fact, our children and their children are going to face good economic times in the future. They need to address those issues now.
I do think it's effective because a lot of kids just go day to day without actually realizing how much money or how little money they spend, and this will just prepare kids for the real world of being in the workforce and having to spend money and stuff like that.
I think that even having students know how much it's going to cost to do something, they have to also prepare themselves to get jobs that allow them to live the way they want to live. So if there's no reality from the beginning about how much things cost and what are the basics, because I think kids see what they can buy, but they don't remember you have to turn the lights on, you do have to have a place to live, and cars aren't just given to you. So the earlier you can teach students those basic expectations for taking care of yourself, the better.
Oh, this is definitely going to help me in my future, just budgeting and stuff, like paying for college. I'm going to have to get a car pretty soon, so I think it's going to help a lot.
Finance Park is an awesome program that's all about budgeting. The students learn how to make a budget, follow a budget, and they come to the day and buy things, buy houses or buy cars, and they have to budget it, and they pay their bills, and they have a blast because they don't realize how much it actually costs to be a grown-up, and it's very eye-opening to many of them.
I think this is the perfect time to start learning how to budget because we're in high school and we're going to be going off to college, and our parents won't be there in college to tell us, you shouldn't spend any money on this, or we need to have a handle on our own money.
Well, it's really good for the kids to have experience because they get outside the classroom, and by a business sponsoring that, the business will get exposure. If it's for a full day sponsorship of a program or a partial day, it gives that business the ability to help the community out as well as themselves.
Vera Bradley is proud to support Lincoln Finance Park because their programs help students with practical experiences and provide them with valuable resources that they'll be able to use in everyday life and as they grow older.
Well, it's important for STAR primarily because we believe in the communities that we serve. And when young people see an opportunity then to be in a career position within our bank, it also puts an impression for them that hopefully we might have a future employee in our midst also playing in that role.
Going through the program, all the JA programs, makes these students better potential employees because they understand more about how the world and business works.
Well, it's real important for young people to learn about budgeting because they will start building, they'll start saving, they'll start learning how to spend money and how to put money away because it's going to be important for their families later on.
When you'll be old enough to buy a car or a house and get a job, then you'll need to manage your money wisely so you can make good decisions and invest for later decisions like college.
Being somebody that's able to use their resources wisely will benefit anyone no matter what career they go into. There's nothing more relevant than being an adult, paying bills, saving, and doing everything that every adult has to do. Unfortunately, a lot of adults to this day are not doing very well at that. So if we can start young people early with those skills, they're going to be a lot more prepared for the future when they're adults.
I think now more than ever it's really important that students understand financial literacy. Number one, for the economy, the state that we're in, and I see over and over again adults making poor choices with finances and how they come for help and how it's taxing on the entire community. It hurts the resources that are available for a community to grow and prosper when people aren't financially responsible.